What's up, Jaywalkers? We are back with another reaction, and we are going to be watching Season 2, Episode 17 of Glee. Last episode was a good one with all the original songs and regionals, and with New Direction winning with their original songs, which took some time, but they ended up being pretty good. The first one, Rachel's song, was extremely emotional, but I thought it was lyrically strong, and it didn't sound like an original. I felt like I've heard that song 1,000 times already. Just because of how good it was, and the second original one was energetic as well. But everything we got from Blaine and Kurt last episode was probably the best of it all. And, you know, I low-key think they were a little robbed in the freaking, at the end. But their performances together, and then Kurt's one in the beginning, especially with Blaine watching him, the kiss they shared, all of it was pretty special. And then we, of course, had Rachel get MVP. Voted by everyone. Everyone chose for me. So we had a lot of good stuff in that last one for sure. But we're excited to be back with more Glee. The full reaction will be over on my Patreon page. Link to that will be in the description box of every video over here on YouTube if you want to check that out. Just feel free to hit that link and do so. But with that being said, we're going to jump into it. Let's go.
We need $5,000 to pay for our trip to Nationals in New York.
What happened to the money that we got from the
A lot of money.
We paid for our entire trip to Nationals selling this. Classroom to classroom, door to door. We push this stuff like crack.
It's not 1903 anymore,
So
Will.
about being mistreated, but you have no idea what it's like to work your butt off for something and have everyone, even your friends, ignore you.
So trying to remember his name right now.
Artie, Tina, Brittany,
Come
and I are on
on.
the
Don't do
break.
Mike like that.
Isn't that the academic decathlon team?
Wait, we have one?
Yes, we do, and the four of us went on the Smarty
Wait.
Pie show and beat Carmel.
They do other stuff than sing?
The decathlon finals in Detroit next week.
Wait, you guys run
Oh,
TV?
shit.
Nana was our fourth coach. She guys are done.
Our parents are hippies who don't believe in vaccinations.
Brittany was the only person we could find at short notice. We bribed her with dots. That Sunshine Chorus song that Rachel sent to a crack house was on the other team.
I'll take deadly
I miss her
The
voice.
first known case of this disease was first diagnosed in Calcutta in 2001.
Feline AIDS?
Correct. Bonus question.
Damn, Brittany.
Win the title and go on to our finals next week in Detroit. Our final category, white rappers.
Sadly, we can't afford to go to the finals, so we're gonna have to forfeit.
Why don't you just have your parents pay for it? Because we shouldn't
Oh
have
my
to. We're a
God,
school
that
club,
was
the school should pay
freaking
for it.
golden.
It's a matter of pride.
You guys are absolutely right. How much do you need to make the trip?
With gas and motels, only
We just need to sell more taffy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, easy. All the taffy.
Wondering why I called you all together here in the dead of night when I'm normally out bow hunting for
Great
hobos.
group we got
Dustin
here.
Goolsby, coach of vocal adrenaline. Sandy Ryerson, defrocked educator and legendary friend of Dorothy. Terry Schuster, shrew.
I'm also an assistant
This
manager.
is the
We all
worst
have
group
one
I've ever
very-
seen.
Having lost to regionals, and if Will Schuster wins at nationals, my role as reigning champion at this school will be usurped. I'm asking you for your help. Our mission? To destroy
Asking the wrong
Glee
people,
Club.
Sue.
That's true. I do. And I am looking for a new hobby.
Henceforth, you will be known by the following supervillain nicknames. Sandy Ryerson, you are the Pink Dagger. Yes. You are the Honey Badger.
Pretty solid
nature's
name.
most ferocious
The Honey
animal.
Badger,
Get up on YouTube.
okay.
Dustin Goolsby, Sergeant Hanson. My code name will be
That
General
motherfucker got the
Sue.
worst
For
name.
8 further instructions. And until then,
I'd be okay
we
if that
will
man
be
never
known
said a word ever
only
again.
as
Legion. I think I was listening when you said what our name
Is
was.
it League or Legion?
Worst henchman ever.
Yes. What a group!
Last week.
Holly!
So, what do you want to do tomorrow night?
Queen.
Hello there, cowboy. We haven't even had our pizza yet.
Just trying to get you when I can.
Never skip over the pizza. Never.
Get used to it. I'm a sub. I'm a Rolling Stone. I warned
It's
you.
like,
that
wait,
being
get
in
used to it?
relationship with
Wait a
me meant
minute.
Being in a constant state of wanting, I am both awesome and unavailable at the same time.
Kind of awesome.
Winning combination.
What do you think about
Awesome
my
and
taffy
unavailable.
song playlist? That actually sounds like life with my ex-wife.
Hilarious. No, seriously,
like
here's
shit.
what you need to do.
Oh.
Have a benefit. You know how they do on TV when there's like an earthquake or they want to raise money for like a sad disease?
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
I know it is. See, your kids are feeling really neglected, right? So you fill the auditorium with people who are there to hear.
Good artists. Because it's a night of neglect.
Can you define what you mean by neglect?
Because why not? That's why, Will.
Someone whose brilliance isn't always appreciated. Fundraiser benefit is officially a go.
Just glad we're not selling taffy.
Sergeant Hanson, walk with me.
Saltwater taffy.
Surprised you even saw me. I was blending in pretty well back there.
Here's your mission. Word on the street is that Schuster and that substitute
You are not. You're
Holiday
easily the most
are official.
spottable person.
I need you to
The
break
way you
them up.
look.
She's
That's
a
cool.
loser.
Ready for my close-up, General Zod.
Sandy,
Never
you
mind.
enter a building without
I was
setting
way
off
off with
all
that
the
statement.
fire alarms?
You know, I have to say, with all this sneaking around, I've never felt more alive.
Call the cops.
Hey, you told me I was supposed to come here to get homework help.
Congratulations. You're all in.
I'm really confused. I'm totally doing the
This and that group gives the other group a run for their money.
And a promising.
The hell are we doing, Stu?
Singing? It's gonna be just me and my sweet
Mike,
music.
I will never overlook your dancing. I will never disrespect your dancing.
This Glee Club's ever seen.
Your dancing is life.
Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On." It's gonna be our finale. That's like the biggest song of all time. No, you
Definitely,
don't
that's not
understand. Celine is
underappreciated.
the neglected artist.
Neglected.
I was kind of hoping you'd do the closing number.
Hey, you guys remember something?
Yeah.
Right, we studied so hard. Yeah, but you're on vocal adrenaline. How do we know we can trust you? Because I have nothing against any of you. I have 600 Twitter followers. I can
Rachel.
get all of them to come.
How many tickets have we sold so far? 4. No one's interested. It's just sad.
Please,
All the
just
Twitter
let me
followers.
show you what I can do.
Maybe not the
Look
best
like someone
crowd.
when I'm in a group of people. It feels like I'm wandering alone through a forest. There's no way that she's singing in our auditorium, okay? She's the enemy.
I say we give her a chance. And you owe her, Rachel. Send her to a freaking crack house.
This is true. You did send her.
Love was just for fun. Those days are gone.
It doesn't matter how tall, how small. It doesn't matter. The voice is mighty.
I think
So mighty.
all by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore.
Oh my God. Once again, a mighty freaking voice. Holy crap.
So, can I perform with you guys?
You can
Absolutely
do
not.
whatever
She's just
you
trying to
want
get on our good side so
to
she
do.
Can I have your shoes? I promised to give you a dirty pair of my flip-flops in return.
Do you know how hard it is
Great
to
deal.
find high-top yellow patent leather
Let's do it.
sneakers?
Really? I'm surprised you didn't just give them to me, considering how little you think of yourself. You're the most talented singer in Glee Club, yet you're constantly taking the back seat to everyone.
Some
What am I
might say.
supposed to do?
As Aretha, or J-Lo, or Mariah. You know why? Because they get proof every day. I heard Mariah makes appointments at 9 a.m. and shows up at 4 in the afternoon because she knows.
Sadie's right up there with all of
They
them.
give me 10% of whatever we can come up with to ask for.
Sister, you got yourself
Oh, now this is a deal. That's what a team they make. Watch out, world.
Are you okay?
Yeah. It will be as soon as this counter's really clean.
I hear
I think
the
you've
OCD symptoms
succeeded
tend to get worse when the
at
first
that.
At what age are you allowed to look back on your life with nothing but regret? You're
One.
32 too young.
Not one.
I actually believe that I'd have a handle on my OCD.
Until then, I'm here for you. No judgment, just a friend that you can count on. Cheers.
Oh shit! Of course, Holly had to see all this, but actually, I really did like that moment. That was sweet of Will.
To be benefit heads for the night of neglect.
And we would like to select
Love
the
Emma.
head of talent relations.
We
I
figured
like
you were
seeing Emma
probably
cry.
Take a post-show shower.
Stars make demands the way that babies make messes in their diapers. They can't help it. What a
not
star
good.
wants is to
It's
just
not
feel
good.
appreciated and respected. They just want to feel like they're being heard.
She seemed pretty serious.
Did I
about
just
the
hear?
Well, obviously hers is a talent that we have neglected. I can relate. So leave it to me. I'll take care of it.
Hello.
Rachel's taking care of it.
I am the world's most famous and stylish
Ready for the
divorcee.
worst.
Right, but that wasn't true. Others said I was a Nazi sympathizer. That was true. Boy, did I think that Hitler showed promise. Tomorrow we're gonna do Catherine the Great and her pet stallion Fred, so come early. The big competition at Nationals. Well, thank you very much for volunteering your star for our night of
Oh
What are you
God.
talking about? I never approved
It's
that.
about to get too messy.
Oh, so you're trying to seduce me.
Jackpot. This hairline is 85% my own, and my sperm count is off the charts.
Well,
We didn't need to know
as
any
tempting
of
as
any of it.
sounds,
Any of that shit.
Once I saw him try to pick up a Big Mac, and he couldn't do it. He'd eat it layer by layer, teeny, tiny, wee baby hands.
That are big enough to knock your teeth out.
Oh, are
This is awkward.
they? It's very awkward.
Consider my offer.
What offer?
I want to see Will. I kind of want to see Will.
And by the way, I did show up for lunch, and you looked like you were actually having a pretty good time. I kind of felt like I was intruding.
We saw things, Will.
So, oh man, I really don't feel in the mood to do a duet right now. I think I just have to clear my head.
That hurt me. Ow.
No problem.
You're not getting a kid. Oh.
People, and so I'll go on before Sunshine because I'm me, and Miss Holiday and Mercedes will go on before me.
I'm Rachel Berry.
Fine. But Miss Jones isn't happy about it. In exchange, she's demanding that during the day of the benefit, her feet never touch the ground.
Excuse me?
Oh, did you not see Celine's wedding?
Carried in.
Cher's come back to her.
Carried in.
God got the Grammys.
Carried the hell.
Carried
I'm
in.
sorry,
Everybody better get ready.
Aw, you missed them.
No.
What the hell are you two doing here?
We're here for
Oh my
I
God.
wouldn't be caught dead.
Why are you here?
I was pumping iron in the gym, and one of the guys told me you two were here
Go
spreading
home.
your fairy tale on here. You don't know squat, buck boy.
Hey, no, stop!
real brave with your fist, but you're a coward when it comes to the truth.
Came my business when you decided to toss that slushy up in my grill.
I think I can take a couple of queers and a girl.
Okay. See, here's what's gonna go down.
You can't take Santana.
You stay here.
You
and
can't
I
take
decide
anybody.
Nuts, right or left. That's
Here.
neutral. I have razor blades hidden in my hair. Tons, just all up in there.
We could have handled that.
It was more fun doing it together.
Yeah, it was. It was. Love hearing Santana go.
There's people in there. Say we blew this whole thing off and hit the arcade.
Sounds fun.
No, screw that. These people paid to see us sing. What's that saying? The show's got to go all over the place or something.
You mean the show must go on?
Yeah.
No, Finn's right, you guys.
Must be how
There's
trap feels
6
when
or
they put on a
6
show. All I know is 6 people witnessing greatness. Witnessing greatness.
Never fell in my entire life.
I didn't think it was possible for people to hate us even more. We're calling this off. Guys, I hate to say it, but I think we have to buck up. Tina, I'm sorry you had
I mean, look who the audience is.
It's actually really
Can't take
good.
any of that shit serious.
And that's a part of
Tina,
show
you were
business.
killing it.
Find some strength and barrel through this. I think I may know a way to shut those hecklers up for a number of
I
times.
want Tina to continue hers.
Take as much as you want.
Thanks, babe.
Oh, God.
Take two.
And remember,
We're getting tappy after all. Freaking dancing is hypnotizing.
Do it again when you move like a jellyfish. Rhythm is nothing, you go with the flow, you don't stop.
He's killing this.
La da 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 da. La da 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 da. It's simple as something that nobody knows at the eyes.
People gotta stop underappreciating this legend. Look at this. There we go.
That was all kinds of awesome.
That was great. That should be a requirement for each episode. You should get a just a dance like that, a long dance.
Yeah, but we're on the
40-minute dance, whole episode.
Just the person for the job. Where's Mercedes?
Mercedes. It's being carried in here.
Miss Jones is not appreciated the way she's been treated and is refusing to go on.
Technology has allowed us to be brutally cruel without suffering any consequences. In the past, if I wanted to tell someone they sucked, I'd have to say it to their face, which would usually result in them kicking me in the groin.
I get it. We live in a culture of than us and happier than us and have more interesting sex than us, and it makes us feel terrible.
Preach.
You know, we tear them down to feel
It's
better
like spot
about
on.
ourselves.
All of what you said, spot
And just
on.
our ramifications, guys, because it makes you comfortable with insensitivity. I know that one of the girls at
Preach!
school tonight has been crying.
Nice.
Turn some of those barbs into roses. I mean, intermission's almost over. Why don't you get back in there and turn some of that jeering into cheering?
Nah, I think I'm just gonna go home, probably do a new post about how handsome Mark Hartnett is.
Almost, Holly. That was a great speech.
I'll be 18 in 3 years. Wait for me.
Let me in! Let me in. Come on, it's raining.
That hell was the point of even saying that.
That's how she gained all of her respect. Not by requesting for special pillows or food, but for doing what she does best.
I do love that Rachel's the one in here trying to get Mercedes back.
Why are you a bigger star than me? You always get the big
God,
solos,
question
the
gave me
best songs,
goosebumps.
the moments in the sun.
Ooh.
I wouldn't do for the chance to be in the spotlight.
I just really wanted that closing slot.
Well, if you want that closing slot,
Take it.
then go in there and take it from
Come on! Take what's yours, Mercedes. Take the freaking world over. Because the world,
Horrible person, you know that?
yours.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Holly Holiday.
Oh, we're about to get the performance of a lifetime here. Look at this. Poured it all out into this one. Holly.
Frankly, I've resent your
Incredible.
I'm a fantastic supervillain.
And it looked even better than that sounded.
Practicing catchphrases used when I really take someone down a peg.
Like?
You just got poked. Poked by the dagger.
Never say that again.
I tried, but I don't think she's coming. I need to start warming up.
That has to stop.
Lauren, you're her manager. Why don't you do something?
See, my client, Miss Jones, is not picking up her phone. So,
Miss Jones is fine.
Worst manager ever.
And that all of you get your butts out there and watch me sing.
Yeah!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Mercedes Jones.
The star. The closer. The best.
God, I love this song.
There ain't gonna be no heckling here. None! It's her moment. Every time Mercedes, there's no limits to what her voice can do. Thanks for talking to her, Rachel. Jesus! Ain't no way! You sound this good. Unbelievable. Unfreaking real. Standing ovation.
Time for the closing number. Go bring the house down.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Nobody could follow that.
No.
The house has been brought down.
Can't follow that.
That was the closing number.
We can't follow that.
Got offered a job to teach French in Cleveland. Isn't that great?
Cleveland.
Full time?
Didn't you listen to my song? I told you when I lived the glamorous life of a substitute teacher. I'm deathly allergic to commitment. Too nice for me. But you broke my record. 5 dates. With you. You're in love with somebody else. And thanks to my counseling, she's available now.
Thanks. Thanks to your counseling. Oh, man.
She's totally into you too.
Holly. Will you come back and visit?
I don't think that's gonna
I
happen.
thought you'd never ask.
Oh. I'm about to cry right there with you, Will. I already need more Holly.
That song and the weed I smoked immediately prior, it gave me a change of heart.
Mr. Ryerson offered to pay for our trip.
It's drug money, but, you know, it's actually a fantastic way to launder it.
Drug money.
Goodbye, Wade. You just got poked.
Poked by the dagger.
You do not need to be saying that here.
Hey, I did get them to break up. Who knew it was going to be amicable and sort of have nothing to do with me? I pulled the sunshine out of the benefit. Don't I get credit for that?
No. In my hour of need, Honey Badger, I turn to you. Your time has come.
No.
Of regulation, we're all tied up.
Excuse me, Mr. Remington. We would just like to say hi to our friends in Glee Club. We love you guys.
And now,
Love you.
the tiebreaker question. The category, hermaphrodite Nazi sympathizers.
Alright guys, so there we have it. Season 2, episode 17 of Glee. And this was, I mean, it was an okay episode. I think the performances were probably the best thing of it all. I feel like the story lacked a little bit, but the performances and what we got from Mercedes in that last performance was out of this world good. And even the one with Holly, the turning tables, I feel like she was really into that performance and let her emotions spill out there with Will watching. And then ending it off with Will. So I'm guessing Holly will be out of the show for a while and we won't see her. But I loved what we got from her. In each of her 3 episodes, I feel like she killed it. She had funny lines, she had great scenes, she had good performances. All of her performances like really caught me by surprise. And Holly has just been a nice surprise in her time here, but new job in Cleveland. I'm just glad. I'm sad that she's leaving for now. We also had Sunshine return, which was good. I freaking think her voice is fan-freaking-tastic, but we had her, and we had her perform a killer performance as well, and was going to bring all her Twitter followers, and then, you know, didn't, and whatever. Sue's little group she put together was awful, with the freaking pink dagger and the honey badger, and worst group ever. But even the pink dagger couldn't say anything about Mercedes. Nothing could be said about that. But Tina, I wish she would have got to finish her song. I mean, I always want more Tina, but I feel like all the stuff with Mercedes was good. I did like the scene with Rachel where Rachel was talking to her and telling her to come back, and how Rachel let her have the closing number and said nobody could possibly follow that. And she was absolutely right. Anyone who would hop on that stage after Mercedes would be absolutely insane. But we had that, and yeah, I mean, this episode, once again, not one of the greatest, but I did love all the performances, and it did have some good scenes. We also have Will and Emma, I mean, with the potential to happen again. With Holly gone now and Emma what she's been going through. But I did like the scene they had. I thought it was kind of sweet, where Will was like, you know, you're gonna beat this one day, but until you do, I'm here for you as a friend, as whatever. Will was really sweet in that scene, I think. But yeah, guys, MVP of this one. Scroll through it really quick. MVP. I think we'll go Mercedes. Having that close-up performance, sounding that good. She always does. I gotta shout out Mike's dance too. That whole dance number he did, one of my favorite dances of his. But that was great. Mercedes too. I mean, incredible. Her best performance is always her next one. So, not gonna say it's her best, because always excited to hear more there. But I guess we'll go MVP Mercedes. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. Thank you all for watching.